he was not employed by them. I served Stephen H. Black. Okay, so I'm not sure because I served Stephen H. Black. I'm recording this. I served Stephen H. Black of James Randi Educational Foundation. I tried to serve James Randi of James Randi Educational Foundation at his corresponding address that I have in my histories on sheets, and the deputy said that he was no longer employed and not there at his address. So it kind of threw me off of who you're representing right now.
Like I said before, I only represent James Randi and the James Randi Educational Foundation. I do not represent Stephen H. Black. He is another attorney.
No, he is he's not an attorney, actually, unless it's some news that I don't know. He's the agent.
Oh, yeah, I do understand that he also was the agent for service of process before they surrendered their registration in California in 2015.
And your name is, what's your name again? Ma'am, what's your name?
Sarah Adinita.
Okay.
I'm an attorney at a law firm in California. It's a different law firm than Stephen Black's law firm. I just represent, like I've been saying, James Randi and the James Randi Educational Foundation. I do not represent Stephen Black or anybody else in this matter. I just represent those two entities.
Okay. So actually you're representing the foundation because James Randi has been denied being served.
Okay. From what you're saying, you serve Stephen Black. He's an attorney.
He's an agent for James Randi Educational Foundation, registered with the Secretary of State of California.
So what I basically want to talk to you about is we have removed the matter to federal court because you had filed it with the LA Superior Court. So it's now in federal court, and we will be mailing you the notice of that today. And in terms of our response in federal court, what we are going to do is file a motion to dismiss on behalf of James Randi because he is not a citizen of California. He's actually a Florida citizen.
He was never served.
Yeah, he was never served, but our response in terms of him being named as a defendant by you and all of this is that we are going to file a motion to dismiss in federal court, which we will move the case to.
Deputy cover sheet says he is no longer employed by James Randi Educational Foundation on paper from the Beverly Hills Sheriff's Department.
I can confirm that. He is not employed by the James Randi Educational Foundation. That is most certainly correct. But it's just we have to respond because you've named him as a defendant in this case, so I just wanted to let you know that we have removed the case to federal court, and then our response to your complaint in federal court that we are going to file is a motion to dismiss because he's a Florida citizen, so he has nothing to do with California. He doesn't have any personal contact with California in terms of personal jurisdiction.
What you're saying is just a process that you're going to submit to the judge for her approval or not.
Well, I mean, as a defendant, James Randi has to respond to your complaint in federal court, so I'm just notifying you that we are going to file the motion to dismiss based on lack of the personal jurisdiction because he's a Florida citizen. And
for the judge to
state a claim against him.
For the judge to make a decision on. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, to make a decision because we have to respond to to your complaint.
Yes.
There's different possible responses, like say if we answer your complaint, which
So
we're not
I
gonna do,
understand.
we're gonna...
I understand. You're going. You want to. That's what you're going to send to the judge, or the judge will send to me the response.
I mean, we will send you. We'll serve you with a copy of...
I know. I understand you're going to send me a copy of what you're sending them. That's what your legal responsibilities are. But the judge will make a decision whether it's going to happen or not, because she has a court date. The judge has set a hearing date.
Yeah, you are correct that this judge will issue the order, which is the decision in court about, and it is a gentleman judge that we have in this case that was assigned. So, yeah,
no, it's not a gentleman. It's not.
Because we've removed the case from state court to federal court, so the judge actually changed because now it's a federal judge.
But don't you have to go through the state court to have that approved first from the judge of the state court? Is what I'm trying to get information on right now. When you have a removal, because there's a hearing date set. There's a hearing date already set for the Superior Court of Stanley Mosk at 111 North Hill Street for a hearing date. So that would mean that they would have to be notified.
We are also notifying the state court of the removal as well.
Okay. Because then they would have to contact me. That's what I'm trying to get you on the same page as what I'm on right now, is I am discussing there is a hearing date right now with the Stanley Mosk Superior Court set to appear.
That has nothing to do with what I'm talking about.
Well, it does, because there is a hearing date. The hearing date is set by a judge at the Stanley Mosk Superior Court. My complaint, my fraud complaint, is filed with the Stanley Mosk Los Angeles Superior Court and has a hearing date for conference with a judge, and I have it on paper. There's a date set for a hearing, conference date.
Okay, but we've removed the case to federal court, so we have let the...
But what I'm saying is you have to let that judge know. I completely understand what you're saying. You're saying you removed it, but you have to let a judge know that is opened a hearing date. I mean, they're expecting a hearing that day.
Oh yeah, I do understand. Like I told you, we've let the state court know as well, so we notified them.
Yeah, so they should be sending me mail on that. They would be sending me mail notifying me they have been contacted by you and have moved it to federal, and then they would have closed that date. And unless they're contacted, they don't know anything different, and that date remains open. And I will be there for it.
I mean, like I've told you, we've already notified the state court that we filed the removal to federal court.
And until that's
court.
fine, you say what you want, until they notify me any different, I'm going to be there.
I think you're entitled to be there if you're going to be there, but we have notified them that we have removed it to federal court.
They haven't notified me. When did you do that?
Well, I mean, we just filed this stuff with the federal court yesterday and notified the state court, so it does take some time. It's not
So when
just
did you
automatic.
file to the state court? Yesterday on the 15th, on June 15th, 2016. June 15th, you're saying on June 15th, on 2016, you notified the court, because I'm going to call them. So on June 15th, 2016, you notified the Los Angeles Superior Court of the removal of this case to federal. That's what you're stating.
We gave them notice.
Okay, I'm going to ask them about it.
Okay, you're entitled to do that. I mean, I'm an attorney, so, we have done all these things. There was no reason for us not to do them. But, as to how they update their systems and stuff, I don't know the timing of that, but we have notified them.
On June the 15th, 2016, you said. Because today is June the 16th, 2016. Today's date. Okay.
Yeah, I understand that.
All right. Is there anything else?
Mainly I just wanted to let you know about the removal and also that we are filing the motion to dismiss based on the personal jurisdiction and your failure to state a claim in the operative complaint, which is the first amended complaint. So that's basically where we're at. Just to let you know the status was obviously...
Did I fail to do what?
Oh, I just wanted to let you know the status of the case.
But what did I fail to do?
I'm sorry?
What did you say I failed to do?
You failed to state a claim. You failed to state a cognizable claim in your operative complaint, which is the first amended complaint.
No, I did. I filled it out pretty. I filled it out pretty well. And how would he know if he was never served? How would he even know what those papers said if he was never served?
Obviously Stephen Black is an attorney, so he did let the foundation know about your complaint.
Okay, so then he's just hiding what he wants to. He just wants to reveal what he feels like he needs to reveal because it's on there. It's on the sheets.
Oh, your claims? Yeah, I do understand that you put claims here, but in terms of legally cognizable claims that you can get relief for, like monetary relief, you need to state a claim with the necessary elements and to be able to prove.
Well, I did. I have certified mail slips of correspondence with James Randi Educational Foundation with the notarized stamped correspondence letters and evidence in my case from when James Randi Educational Foundation was offering $1 million to paranormal or ghost or anyone who could prove that they existed. I had proof, I had them notarized, and I certified mailed them, and they are a part of my case.
For a contract, there needs to be agreement by two parties.
Well, he just ignored it. He just played it off like he just never responded. So that's why I was going to court, because he's fraud. He never intended to honor anyone that reward. He's a fraud, and he used the public to donate money to him by his commercialism on it. He never intended to pay out a reward.
I'm just telling you, legally for a contract, there would need to be two parties that agree to it. So there's nobody.
Well, his website agreed to it. His website agreed to it, where I downloaded the sheet to fill out. I got that sheet from his website to fill out. That was his offer. His offer was made at the time. He was the other party.
Yeah, but for a contract, some second party needs to accept the offer. So.
Well, he's not going to accept anybody's offer. because he's a fraud. So go ahead. Go ahead, send me whatever.
Okay, but it's just legally insufficient for a contract if you're submitting something and no one's agreeing to it on the other side.
It's not that he didn't agree to it. There's nothing saying he didn't agree to it. There's no correspondence.
You need something to say that somebody did agree to it, which nobody ever agreed.
He never denied it, and he never agreed to it. He never denied it, and he never agreed to it. He's just neglectful. He's a fraud. So go ahead and do what you want. I have my evidence.
Oh yeah, I'm just telling you.
I have my history.
For a contract, two parties need to agree, so...
Well, he agreed to make the contract. He made the contract. That sheet I filled out was from his website. His offer. His offer was publicly made.
Anybody on his side ever...
I'm done. I'm done. Is there anything else that you want to tell me? He made the offer. He failed. He's a fraud. He made the offer. He made the contracts for public to download to participate in. It wouldn't have been there if he didn't make it. He made the offer. I didn't even know it. People were pointing it out to me when I was on the White House wall, posting. They were saying, Margaret, go collect your money. And I'm saying, what money? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. They said, go to James Randi Educational Foundation and look. And I had people telling me to go collect my money. I have witnesses on that. Still. I was directed to him. I didn't even know he was there. I hadn't had TV for over 10 years. I still don't have any television connection. I was directed from the people on the White House wall were telling me to go there and fill out the papers and submit my evidence and get my money. That's how I found out. So go ahead and send me whatever you want. I have these people as my Facebook friends. After I saw that, I clicked them and made them my friends.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for letting me know that. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to let you know, and to introduce myself and everything. So that is basically it.
Okay.
So I do appreciate your time.
I'll be looking forward to your correspondence by mail, and I appreciate your call.